NBA is one of the most competing sports leagues in the world. Additionally, it's one of the most high-intensity leagues with a massive emphasis on players' strength and endurance. To remain at the top, NBA-caliber athletes must adhere to a severe training routine year-round. Welcome to B-Ball TV YouTube channel. Today, we will talk about the top NBA players' workout routines that makes them awesome. Who got the most intense training session among NBA GOATs? Make sure to watch till the end to find out. The most intense training usually happens in the off-season. That's when players get the opportunity to tackle whatever weaknesses they suffer during the season. One of the most popular off-season training regimens had Michael Jordan with his so-called Breakfast Club, a pre-dawn workout explicitly designed to increase strength and build muscle. Another player with an equally powerful off-season training regimen is LeBron James. Supposedly, he works out 5 to 7 days a week while monitoring his diet. Cardio and strength conditioning are significant parts of his routine, yet James admits to taking VersaClimber classes too. Perhaps an NBA player with the most intensive self-improvement routine is Giannis Antetokounmpo. He works without a day off to strengthen his body and game. Each season, he is back with a new offensive weapon for his arsenal. Antetokounmpo takes his off-season training so precariously, he refuses to participate in friendly workouts with superstars from other teams. Training routines get easier during the NBA season. Many players avoid high-intensity workouts for concern of excessive fatigue, increasing the chances of an on-court injury. Surely, a total lack of in-season training can also cause surprising injuries. The secret is to integrate low-impact maintenance in a way that doesn't improve overall fatigue. In-season training often concentrates on a player's rhythm or on-court skills. Targeted skill sets may combine things like dribbling, shooting, and/or defense. This training can shore up trivial weaknesses on a game-to-game basis. The constant routine also promotes consistency, helping a player continue to excel at their particular strengths. Training also becomes more challenging in season because players have far more requests on their time. From travel to media visits to conferences, NBA players have much on their plates. However, most find a way to sandwich in extra training time, usually early in the morning before team practices. Another critical type of in-season training involves routines that take place in the hours before games. Pre-game training makes up an essential part of the rhythm of daily basketball life. Some teams and players take pre-game training extremely seriously. Antetokounmpo is a great example. He frequently works up a sweat practicing shots and dribbling before a game. The 76ers are also known for their extended pre-game regimens, which include using things like massage tables, exercise balls, tension bands, dumbbells, and jump ropes. Philadelphia even gets their training materials on the road, setting up on the court to get valuable pre-game reps in. Ultimately, it's worth noting that many players do post-game training, particularly if they've just had a tough game. Houston Rockets superstar James Harden even had a late-night post-game training session after a game when he shot a dismal 1 for 17 of three-point range. So, who has the most extensive training of them all? Maybe LeBron James. Being the best basketball player in the solar system, sometimes routine workouts with weights and designated exercise equipment won't suffice. That's why you might stumble into LeBron James, hitting the street carrying a giant tractor tire. Take our suggestion, don't ask him for an autograph or even what time it is. Between James' unique physique and his constant training, he's adequately strong to overpower opponents at multiple positions, and also being quick enough to beat fast guards in transition or driving in a half-court set. Even when he has a mediocre game, LeBron's a sleeping giant. He often calls upon an energy resource to take over the second half and carry his team to victory. The road to greatness is clearly paved with a solid hour of jump rope, resistant band exercises, hundreds of practice shots, and flexibility training. Doing that, you probably won't earn 4 NBA MVP awards like LeBron has, but you might train those wannabes on your local court. Andre Iguodala. At 37 years old, Golden State Warriors utility belt Andre Iguodala remains one of the league's most athletic players. He offers a varied skill set few players can match through his vigorous defense, quickness in transition, or flying squirrel leaping ability. Iguodala's fitness and conditioning have garnered him an all-star appearance and an all-defensive first-team nod after all. Iguodala starts his mid-morning workouts during the offseason by training ball handling and concentrating on his offhand dribbling. Then he does an extensive stretching series, followed by 90 minutes of intense game-like shooting practice for at least 500 made shots. Then it's off to the weight room. He boosts heavy weights 4 or 5 times a week, alternatively centering on the legs and core or the upper body on various days. Iguodala is keenly aware of the necessity of exercising his core, not only for better balance and strength, but also to protect from injury. And if he's pushing the weights, he's probably in the boxing gym punching the speed bag or sparring, which he declares helps his defense on the court. You only wish to be a baller like Iguodala. Kenneth Faried. Kenneth Faried has earned the nickname Manimal because he's distinguished himself with high-energy play. What fuels his relentless play is grit, determination, and physical fitness honed through rigorous work and daily effort. His non-impacting interval training and push workout starts with at least 10 minutes of active preparation done with co-contractions and raising the weight to match the reps. Then goes 20 minutes of interval training on an arc trainer, taking 4 rotations of 4 minutes on medium intensity supported by 1 minute on high intensity. And that's only a warm-up. Then he takes 3 sets of each of the following: plyo press, twist press, squat press, dumbbell press, cable flies, dumbbell push-ups, lateral front raise, power squat rope slams, power lunge rope slams, and a low medicine ball twist toss. CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum knows how difficult it is to earn an NBA job, and he works tirelessly to keep it. McCollum has an off-season training video, which appears to be a liberal mix of football-style sled drills and jumping in place while holding kettlebells. If you suppose that doing a few burpees was hard, this workout looks downright nausea-inducing. Kobe Bryant. Even after hearing out the greatest players and their exercise system, it is still believed that Kobe had the hardest workout routines. After Kobe Bryant injured his Achilles in April 2013, while single-handedly pushing the Los Angeles Lakers to the playoffs, some believed his career could be over. But the all-time great seemed to develop a high-tech version of a standard walking boot, which he published on Instagram, calling it the hashtag Kobe System Dominate Achilles. Dominate the boot, dominate tendons, dominate the cast, dominate rehab, dominating to mere dominance domination. Kobe wants to dominate his own physical body with a Nietzsche-esque will to power. And it worked. Bryant was called what the Italians would call palestrato, one who works out so often. And he had a good reason for training with psychotic focus, as he routinely exhibits all the signs of having a singular decision to be the best player in the game. Like the old sports cliche says, Kobe wanted it more, and that fact is hard to deny when you observe his competitive will on the court. In the gym, Bryant showed a similar dedication to improvement. When asked about how long he spent training per day, he replied, "During the season, it's approximately 4 hours or so a day, with practice and extra work." So Kobe spent 1/6 of each day working out and training, and that's with an 82-game schedule in progress because resting is for wimps. Among a dozen other drills, Bryant did suicide push-ups, and at the top of the push-up, he launched himself off the mat so hard that both his feet came off the ground, and his hands slapped his pecs. He did 3 sets of 7 of these. A dedication was a must for Kobe, and that's what we'll remember about him. But what do you think? Who had the most intense training? And how do you like our video? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss an upload, and you can enjoy the excellent content we send your way.